It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Darts out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, clear start. Caught by Theo Johnson. He has room past the 25. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Danny Gray to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Reckley gets it on 3rd down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Good, set. Anyone, yeah?
They'll run for it with Barkley. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Dart. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That'll be the first and more. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
On 1st down, Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Barkley off the pistol again. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Taking down back at the 20-yard line.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Giants in control so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. He beams one deep right side. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. That is Lewis Cine. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line fast.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Hurts throwing again. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throwing on 1st down. It's Darts. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. From the gun, here's Darts. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break up the 1st down.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Dart gonna throw again. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Man in motion here. Running for the marker on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds Hyatt. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Working inside the red zone. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And in, touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Malik Neighbors scores with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Great. Set.
First down throwing for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. That one connects. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now.
Alpha.
They go play fake with Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stop at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll go. Here's Darts. Completed over the middle. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Play action. Hurts has it. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 6. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Darts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. And it cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. On play action with Darts. One is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
At the same spot after the incompletion. It's 2nd down. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Great.
Handoff out of the receiver. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Great.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Kyle up, Yanni.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Great. Set. Why not? Kyle up, Yanni. 73.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 25-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pass it down close. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it. Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
On first down, here's Dart. And this one's dropped for what would been a nice game. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that'll bring up second down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now pitch it to Barkley. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the pistol, Hurts. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll give it to him inside. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd down now. Here's Starks. Finds him over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Trying to push this past the marker. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
From the red zone now. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. The Giants using their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly quickly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
There we go, Shaq. Don't go away from the track at 60.
Throwing now off the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. That goes for 36 yards. And the Giants will have a first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Going on first down. It's Starks. On the move, headed right. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This play goes for 36. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Third down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Firing it deep, left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hits him on the out route. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He finds Neighbors right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in a hurry up here. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Darts out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 3rd and goal, it starts. And the defender comes away with it. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's his running back. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Pass complete to Goddard. The 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back.
They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Darts. Finds his back complete. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 22, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down, Giants.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Nabers that time. And now it's 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing a cover.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You knew it before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
First down, all right, with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles nearing their first win of the season. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Great.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
No touch.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. The Eagles are in punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Rolling into enemy territory. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Eagles' 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Darts. Flush down now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing from the gun. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. They still need 4. Third down now after the penalty.
Let's go now. 18, 19.
Working now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So Dart in this offense getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Set to kick off.
And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Running left. This is Barkley. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 44-yard line.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
11-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No,
They're going to pass it here. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.